Hello everyone and welcome back to another lesson of the Arabic language. Today we've reached lesson number 21. So what's 21 in Arabic, if you remember? If you said واحد وعشرين or واحد وعشرون, you were correct. So lesson number واحد وعشرين. It's about the number 100 and the number 200 and 300 until the 900. So anyways, 100 in Arabic, it's called mi'a or mi'atun or mi'atin, depends on the grammar. Anyways, let's stick with mi'a for this lesson. Before I move on, saying 100 is mi'a, some people might write it like this, and some people might write it like this, pronounce it as ma'a or pronounce it as mi'a. There's a big history discussion about this, but anyways, forget about that. Just know that if you hear ma'a, it's the same as mi'a, okay? And concentrate on mi'a. 100 is mi'a. How do you say 200? 200 is in Arabic mi'atayn. Sorry. Mi'atayn. Okay? Or mi'atan. Mi'atan or mi'atayn. Okay? Mi'atan or mi'atayn. Now 300. Now you will notice something when we go from 300 to 900. But let's just say 300 as ثلاثمئة. 300 is ثلاثمئة. 400 is 400. So when you say 400, you say أربعمئة. 400. 500 is 500. 500. 600 is 600. 600. 700 is 700. 700. Now let's stop here and notice something. First is starting from 300. When you say 300, 400, 500 until 900, what happens is that you take this number, which is khamsa, okay, and take one of, we said that khamsa could be pronounced as khams or khamsa. You take khams and add dhamma to be khamsu mi'a. Okay? For 6 would be sittu mi'a. For 700 would be sab'u mi'a. And if you say sab'atu mi'a or sittatu mi'a or khamsatu mi'a, like this, khamsatu mi'a, it's not a big deal. It might also be considered correct sometimes. Anyways, khamsu mi'a, khamsatu mi'a, you always have a dhamma when you link them, okay? Sitta, sittumi'a or sittatumi'a, sab'umi'a. Now let's guess what is 800. If you said thamanumi'a, then you were correct. 900 is tis'umi'a. 900. Okay, now I'm not putting alamat al-tashkil on everything because, well, you should memorize it by now that mi'a is like this. So I'm not gonna repeat every time and add alamat al-tashkil. What is important is the last, usually is the last letter, so the last alamat al-tashkil, because In grammar, that would define a lot of things. But anyways, so some people were wondering why don't we in Arabic always use alamat tashkil. It's because after a while you get used to the words and you would know them. Well, like you would know what alamat tashkil would go, which alamat tashkil would go to, on which word and which letter and so on. Anyways, so 900. Now let's try to pronounce or read more complex numbers. So let's try this number 123, which is 123. In Arabic, it would be 123 in Arabic would be مئة وثلاث مئة وثلاث مئة وثلاث وعشرين مئة وثلاث وعشرين or مئة وثلاث وعشرون depending on the grammar. Again, if you notice, I said that in the beginning of the numbers, that when you read numbers you start with 1,000 if there's 1,000, then you go with the hundreds, and then you go read this digit and you end with the second digit. So this is what happened. We start مئة وثلاث وعشرين. Okay, now I hope that was clear. Next, let's try another example. So let's say this number. How do you say this number in Arabic? This number is خمسمائة 500, meaning 500, and then you add wa, which means and. If you didn't get that from the last time, 500 wa. How do you say 40? Read this number. We don't say صفر وأربعين. So the number 0 is never pronounced, okay, or never written. So it's 500 وأربعين. 500 وأربعين or 540. Okay, now I don't know if you got used to seeing me writing the ayn this way, but if you're not, this is ayn. Okay, so this is actually equivalent to 40. Okay, anyway, 540. One more example before we finish this. Let's say maybe okay, this number is 900 وستة ستة وسبعين. Okay, 76. 976. 976. Okay, well, this is the last number that we will do in this lesson. I hope you learned how to say 100 and more. Next lesson will be about the 1000. So until then, comment, rate, and study hard. See you.